To govern artificial intelligence responsibly in enterprise contracting, leaders need to be clear about where contract intelligence ends and where reportable data begins. That distinction matters, because contract lifecycle management systems, project-based AI legal assistant tools, and a disciplined orchestration layer each serve a different purpose in the operating model. A contract lifecycle management platform governs the process. It manages intake, workflow, approvals, execution, storage, and structured repository data. A project-based AI legal assistant tool plays a different role. It strengthens the review experience. It helps summarize contracts, compare language, surface issues, identify potential triggers, and accelerate first-pass analysis. Both are useful, but they are not the same thing. One is the system of record. The other is an analysis layer. That difference becomes critical when enterprises begin thinking about reporting, dashboards, and KPI development. Because data analytics should not begin by mining raw AI narrative output as if it were already structured, auditable, business intelligence-ready data. That is the wrong starting point. Structured systems of record should come first. Workflow data, repository data, stage data, escalation data, captured fields. AI-generated narrative can be highly valuable for human review, but it is often fragmented. Outputs can vary based on prompt wording, reviewer style, document complexity, and emphasis. One review may produce a concise summary. Another may generate a different issue hierarchy. A third may highlight different clauses or risks entirely. That variability is useful in human analysis, but weak for clean analytics unless it is standardized first. This is where the Master Intake Orchestrator, or MIO, becomes essential. MIO creates prompt discipline, common sequencing, standard output expectations, and shared routing logic layered on top of AI review. Without that discipline, AI can be helpful but uneven. With it, enterprises can begin testing whether outputs are consistent enough to become candidate data points. That is the bridge between useful AI and reportable AI, and that is where analytics should focus, not on raw narrative alone, but on determining which reliable MIO-generated findings can be captured into structured fields inside CLM or related sourcing and intake platforms. That may include contract type, value thresholds, privacy indicators, AI-related indicators, hosted data triggers, escalation paths, or risk score bands. Once those findings are normalized into structured fields, they become auditable, trendable, and dashboard-ready. That is also where KPI logic becomes clear. CLM can already support process metrics because it is the structured backbone, workflow volume, cycle time, bottlenecks, repository completeness. AI review tools, by contrast, can support effectiveness metrics only after normalization. That means the strongest future ROI measures are likely to come from outcomes such as faster first-pass review, more consistent escalation, stronger issue spotting, reduced rework, and better cross-functional handoffs. The recommended operating model is straightforward. The business function governs the review logic. MIO standardizes the AI outputs. A secondary benchmarking tool or human audit process validates consistency where needed. Data analytics, working with information technology and CLM, determines which reliable outputs should be captured for reporting. That sequence protects governance, improves trust, and creates the strongest path to future KPI development and return on investment proof. The executive takeaway is simple. CLM remains the process and reporting backbone. Project-based AI legal assistant tools remain the review and intelligence layer. MIO is the discipline layer that makes AI outputs more consistent and more useful, and only once those outputs prove reliable should they become reportable data points. AIPOC.ai, from AI output to reporting discipline.